guys, welcome to marshallgamers. Mike is starting the quest for the best MMO and he's going to take us through Battle of the Immortals. Would you like to say what's going on here?
Well, this is the character screen. You notice you can have 5 characters you can make. I'm just going to create a new character now and show you, and then I'll return to my champion later. 5 main classes: Berserker, Champion, Slayer, Magus and Heretic. The Berserker is your, as you can see there, big axes, not a lot of no shield really. Focuses all on those axes, a lot of heavy damage it can do. You have the Champion, emphasis on his shield. He's got his sword, but the shield's important to the champions. They are very good defensive classes. The Slayer, which is melee DPS basically, quite fast, quite light. Magus, which is the ranged DPS class. And finally the Heretic, which is the buffing, debuffing healer class. Or it can fight like a Magus can. You have female options for each class, as well as male options. And you can character customization basically to class, gender, date of birth, faces, and hairstyle. So I'm just going to create a Berserker now because I don't have one. So I'm going to call it Marshall. Date of birth, randomly put one in.
Does that have any significance in the game, the date of birth?
No, none at all that I've found. It generates your star sign now, I suppose that's all. I'm going to pick my hairstyle now, and I think I end up for going exotic. And then I pick the face, the same face to go with it. And then down to my avatar, which isn't generated off your face, it looks nothing like you, it is just this picture, pre-picked picture. But then, the graphics can look so good because there isn't a range of them, I think. But yeah, that's the way I want to say it. But Marshall's taken, it gives you this, and then you can put in, and just change it to Marshall G for marshallgamers. And there we go, it works. So you notice you lose all that cool looking armour now, and it's just the basic stuff. So
what it shows you is really a preview of what you could get.
Yeah, it's a preview of the higher up armours. Now, relatively short loading screen, and then you log into the game. You can point and click to move, and you can also use WASD. You can also click on the mouse and hold the mouse down as you move it round to move your character using the left mouse. You can interact with different NPCs by waving your mouse over them, and it shows those chat things like speech marks. The quest giver is the one highlighted with the exclamation mark. That's also on your map. You can click on them and you automatically move towards them. So after you've accepted the quest, you'll notice there's now some green writing with a blue writing. The blue writing is a link to the character it wants you to go talk to. So you see my character now runs towards that person. So instead of me having to work out where this gate was, where the character was in relation to it, it takes me to it. So it's now I'm into the prologue of the game, called an expedition camp. So I'm just going to quick run around to show you the area. You spend like the first 10 levels here, then you move on to different areas before you actually get on with it. So this is the Catacomb Riot, which is basically the Scorpion King. And then
hope they didn't break any copyrights with that.
Well, I don't know, but considering the last chapter of the prologue is the Dragon Emperor.
Oh dear.
I wonder what series that's following. And the Scorpion King returns.
Ah, so they are not trying to copy the Mummy or anything there?
No, not at all. Right, now, instead of having to go find these scorpions, it won't take me into battle with them, but it will find me the area. Now, I've just wasted my XP attack there, because I clicked on the wrong button. But yeah, I will use it later on properly to show you. So, general combat uses MP for all classes, and as you damage people and take damage, you generate XP, as well as you generate experience as well as your XP attack. XP is generally rage.
Heavy attacks.
Yeah, specials and stuff like that. So I'm gonna, when you level up, you generate your full 1000 XP again. So I've just generated it there. I'm gonna now pick up a few of these guys just to show you how powerful this XP attack actually is. Now I didn't realise that this guy's XP attack is directional. So you see I've just used it and it's left 2 of them alive. whereas the champion's XP attack is 360. You're stomping the ground, it kills everything. So yeah, that's that, and you loot. All my loot has been condensed into that one box.
So you don't have to go around searching for enemies that you've already killed.
Yeah, now this is the spells. You get 2 spells a level, then you get 3 spells, and finally your 2 power spells at level 85. This is my level 8 champion. I've been playing him for about 5 minutes. Quite easy to level. Sorry, I've been playing him for about 20 minutes because I left him alone for a bit. Generally, that's some cool armor. I think it looks amazing. Yeah.
There's pretty good graphics there as well. And what's that in top kind of save time? Is that like you can't be attacked in that time or something?
Yeah, you're safe. It's unless you perform an action that would let you be attacked. So if you attack something or turn your PvP on, you're not going to get attacked, which makes it interesting because you can log in without being. And it's also to, like, if you log into the server but you haven't connected on your end and you're still at the login.
What are these like? These pets?
Oh, pets, however you want them to be. That's generally what they are. They are however you want them to be. I'm going to call my koala out now and get him some experience. So we're just going to find one of the imps and attack him. You see, he joins in with the attack unprompted, just joins in and hits them. He attacks whatever has the most threat on me. So whatever's damaging me the most,
he will attack that.
Yeah. Right.
So you're on a stat screen now.
Yeah.
You upgrade your stats.
You can upgrade stats, and depending on what your class is, you can choose what you need. So I'm a champion at this point, so I don't need to do a lot of defensive stuff. I can take the damage myself. So I want a pet that can attack. So I've given him attacking stats. Whereas if you were a magus or a heretic, you'd give him better stats. You give it some other base stats. You can have up to 3 different pets. Right, so we've got a minute left now, and I'm just going to do a brief summary of this game. Cameron, you agree with me? It has amazing graphics, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. The graphics are pretty immense.
It's not losing point for that. It's free, so it's not losing point for that. Good classes, good class customization, good graphics, good player interaction, so it makes it great for new players like yourself to get into. Because if you don't have a lot of experience, it can be complicated getting into them. The botting system in this is just enough that you can get into it, but still gives you control over what you're doing. What else? So the only thing that's downside is you can buy items for it with real money. However, this is the best bit, through working in the game you can also get the same items. So people like me that don't like spending money on the game can go away and work for the items, like in the game, which I enjoy doing. Or people that don't have the time can go away and buy the items, which if they don't have the time to play, that's fair by them. So I would give this game a 9 out of 10.
So only lose points for the fact that you can buy items then, would you say?
Yeah, and that's the good bit about this. I love the game. It's a 9 out of 10. Best MMO I've played. Yeah, probably one of the 2 best MMOs I've ever played.